Partagas 898 this week, gentlemen and ladies. ERO November 09. ERO November 09. Partagas 898 is one of my go-to sticks. I love this cigar. It's got the body that I look for. It's glorious. I love it. Your draw is perfect. My draw is perfect.
We had to chop a bit off the end because they were a bit.
I did.
We're okay.
It's just. This would be a PE example of an 898.
And I'll tell you what, the step up after two puffs, the step up in body. And weight and size and mongrel and richness
is huge.
Yeah, from last week's cigar.
I've been smoking out of this box now for a week or so. I love these cigars. They would hold their own against any alcohol in the world, wouldn't they? These are
well,
quite
they destroy
ruthless.
a lot of it, alcohol.
Yeah, they just go.
Which might be just because we've actually just moved on to the Cull Illa, which is an Islay. How do you pronounce it? ISLAY whiskey.
Islay. How's yours going so far?
It's a big bopper.
It's a big bopper. That in wine terms means interesting.
No, I'm enjoying it. I mean, these are one of my favourite cigars. Absolutely.
Same here. If you're not into 898s, you haven't had a good one. That's just not really fair. Look, they're more towards the end purchaser who wants a fuller bodied cigar.
Yeah, I mean, if you gave that to someone who was just starting on cigars and had no idea,
he'd become a vegetarian monk the next day.
Well, I'm not sure that religion has anything to do with it, but and why you'd stop eating meat because of a cigar, I'm not sure either. But
you'd cruel them anyway. I think
you wouldn't be. Yeah, it'd be. Yeah. They'd either be right into cigars for the rest of their lives, or they'd never touch another one.
They'd join the temperance union. First third, Partagas 898.
Lovely cigar, very richly flavoured. Sorry,
richly flavoured.
Is that not acceptable?
It is.
You didn't look happy with it.
No, you said lovely cigar. I just wanted to see a bit more.
Well, I was in the process of doing so.
Not quite brutal, but not fast short.
Mine settled down a lot from that very first opening, and it's now it's a powerful. I wouldn't think of it as brutal at all. It's a richly flavoured big.
Flavours? What are they?
It's almost got a tiny bit of that sort of fungal, woody, earthy, tobacco leaf,
charcoal. Mine hasn't quite got the easy draw that you have, or the easier draw that you have.
It's a beautiful cigar.
I love these cigars. They just. If you want a cigar to have a presence, the 898 is the cigar to have. What makes it special?
I don't know at the moment. If you want a room,
I do.
Yeah.
This cigar is always special to me. I mean,
wasn't it the one you had fuss with in the blind tasting in Cuba? Because I think we've done 898s before.
Done 898s before. We had a blind tasting in Cuba on 898s, and Alex from London put it on. And we actually had a box of 1998s versus 2008s. And the 2008s actually came out ahead. And we go back to the whole issue of the 1998s being that half the box was light and half the box was so ridiculously strong. So again, no roller rolls a box.
Yeah.
No roller rolls a box.
That's one of the things I would rather see.
One roller rolling a box. Question, Ken. Sex or this cigar?
Beg your pardon?
Seriously. Sex or this cigar?
It ain't that good.
Mine is. I would...
Well, maybe you're doing it wrong.
We'll be back in the second third. I mean, honestly, that is just gorgeous.
The goats around your place are worried, aren't they? This is a lovely cigar, but...
Come on, Ken, seriously.
Well, they don't talk back, they don't expect anything, they... You don't have to lie to them the next day.
Second, third, Kenny.
I'm powering through this.
You're powering absolutely through. You're way out of where I am.
Thoroughly enjoying it. It's pretty much... It hasn't evolved too much. It's just more of the same.
How can you evolve?
My fire insurance is...
How can you evolve from magnificence?
Oh, no, of course you can. You can evolvement shows a change in the flavours coming through it. Which,
there's no change.
No, it's sort of sat as it is. So you're just powering through what is there, which is fine.
It's a bold cigar.
they'll age very, very well, I believe.
Honestly. These are 9s, A9s. They will age gloriously for the next 10 years, 15 years. There's not an ounce of bitterness in this.
No, not at all.
09 cigar, in the old days, Partagas 898s, get them young, they're just too brittle to smoke. To me, it's been sublime. I just love the cigar.
I don't find it, I mean, the first puff or two was perhaps edging towards the brutal side, but it very quickly settled, and it has not been like, it's a big, full-bodied cigar.
Oh, after dinner, guys, grab these things for after dinner. This cigar finishes the night off perfectly. It's designed to be the cigar to cap off an evening or cap off an event. Guys, honestly, pick up some 898s. I think Chance and a couple of other guys, or Chris and a couple of other guys have said in the past that they've had some poor examples of it. Keep trying. They do light cigars well, and they do this exceptionally well. This is not a Ligero stick. It is rounded, it's gorgeous, it's lush. For me, the flavours on this, I just get this, I get a woodiness to it. Yeah, absolutely. Just dark espresso. Just, freshly ground bean, short black.
No argument.
Shot. I mean, that's what I get out of this. Just a couple of scoops of fantastic ice cream or whatever it is. I mean, to me, it would just go brilliantly with that. Or, you know what?
I think it'd be horrible with ice cream.
Oh, mate, I think it'd be spread.
It'd ruin the cigar and ruin the ice cream. The Connie 1 would be much more an ice cream cigar.
I just think this would be perfect. While we're here, finish this up.
Well, I've just about finished it up.
Yeah.
Continued on as is. I think it's a lovely cigar. 93, 94.
Yeah, 94 every day of the week for me. Partagas 898. Guys, honestly, get some singles, get a couple of boxes. I picked the boxes last month, they're brilliant. Just put some of these away. Smoke them now, smoke 4 or 5 every 6 months. Get into them. What a just tremendous experience this was.
Absolutely.
And an 09 stock. 09, from 06 to 10 has been a tremendous journey. You get some great cigars all the way through that period of time, but this has been something special.
It's a lovely cigar. You can see last week's cigar, which I obviously haven't cleaned up for a week, still sitting here. The Connie 1, again, another lovely cigar, but it just shows how utterly and completely different cigars can be, because you'd think you're on different planets with those two. They are so...
Connie 1 is a Seco-driven cigar, and they use beautiful Seco in the Connie 1. 12-14% Ligero, whereas this one works on 22-25. You can see the difference in it, but they still keep the balance in there.
Oh, yeah. They're both beautiful cigars, but they are totally different. And you can understand why one person would love one and hate the other.
Absolutely.
Or love both.
Well, to me, the Connie 1 from that we had previously is a great cigar for late morning, early afternoon, etc. But after a huge meal, late at night, good mates around, some strong drinks, liquor, this is what it's what I always reach for, because it just hits all the buttons.
I hope the two of you will be very happy. Can I be best man?
It's why it's in my rotation all the time.
More than your rotation from the sound of it.
94?
93, 94.
94 for me. 09, 898s.
Do you want to sit here? You can be with your feet.
Put your feet out?
Oh, I'll put my feet out of you. Jesus Christ. Oh, yeah, I've got no idea if we're on, but if we can look in the background, defiling my garden. Defiling my garden.